You don't believe in Batman?
Batman is an urban legend.
That's not Batman. No, it is not.
Dang, what are you doing here? I'm kicking your butt. Come on, man, get up.
I'm the Green Arrow.
Yeah, I'll say.
Morning. Pancakes are perfect this time. Babe, are you okay? What's wrong? I love you, Barry Allen.
What?
You are as despicable as they come. You are dangerous, and you are clearly crazy.
Alex, please. I know the world looks one way to you, that we're sisters.
Hey everybody, it's Charlie. We got brand new Flash Arrow Elseworlds crossover footage to break down. We have the first footage of Batwoman and them talking about Batman in a really big way in the universe. I think this is actually the first time that someone has directly referenced Batman, so I'll try to explain what's going on. We have a whole bunch of preview pictures to break down too. There's a new round of that Flash Ring giveaway. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a DC-related comment on the video. Most important thing first, we have the intro footage of Batwoman while you have the voiceover dialogue from Barry talking about Batman with a couple other characters, most notably Oliver, who believes that Batman is just an urban myth. Barry is the one that believes that Batman is real. Then they cut with slightly different footage as you go inside Arkham Asylum. Remember, this is still, I think, supposed to be Earth 1. There's a prison break that's going on. Batwoman is there to stop it. So Barry shows up, but it's after the Freaky Friday situation has happened and they've swapped lives, so he's wearing the Green Arrow costume. He and Cisco say that's definitely not Batman, so Cisco has joined up with them, but there's some preview images of Cisco doing very different stuff in this universe. But I think all the footage we've seen so far is after the life swapping has gone down. You go through Arkham, they try to lay in a couple Batman-specific character references, like you see that person jump off the ledge there and laugh like the Joker. I don't know that that's a version of the Joker. They include the Joker's laugh, so they just want you to think Batman villains. But it's a prison break. Batwoman shows up to try and take them down. It seems like Oliver and Barry maybe come to Gotham to try and find Batman to get his help, but the producers explain this is what's going on with Batman. So we're talking about the Earth 1 version of Batman. They go to Gotham. Oliver isn't totally sure that he's real, but the producers say that he's been missing for the last 3 years. I don't know why anybody else hasn't referenced it anywhere else in the Arrowverse, because even in Star City, in Central City, Bruce Wayne, Batman would be iconic figures. Even if people didn't know that he was secretly Batman, Bruce Wayne, billionaire, missing for the last 3 years would be very noteworthy. Within Arkham Asylum, Dr. Destiny, who's supposed to be one of the main villains of the crossover, is the actual person that does the life swapping. So whatever book that's involved in trying to swap things back, like you see Black Suit Superman holding it here, Dr. Destiny, played by Jeremy Davies, is the person that starts all these problems. It's not really clear how big of a character he's going to be after this, or if it's going to spin into some bigger Crisis on Infinite Earths situation. But whatever his deeper machinations are, it gains the attention of the Monitor, who's kind of like the Watcher inside the DC universe. If you're not familiar with the Monitors, they don't really take action in the affairs of lesser beings, they just watch it unfold. So the fact that one does get involved means that it's a very serious situation. But the producers explain that what happens is that Kara is one of the few people that knows what's going on. Like, her mind hasn't been messed with and she's still in her regular body. Her life hasn't changed that much, but everything around her has changed. Oliver and Barry both have their minds and their wits about them, but their entire lives have changed. In a sort of callback to the Flash versus Arrow episode. I don't know how long it's going to last, but they do come to blows. They fight each other. Kara is the one that sort of cuts the tension and brings them to their senses. Like, look, remember, we need to fight. We need to figure out what's going on here. That's when I think they're in Gotham trying to deal with the loss of Batman and trying to unravel the mystery behind Dr. Destiny in this mystery book. Thus far, the producers have not said a whole lot about what's going on with Superman, Lois Lane, and black costume Superman, because we see two versions of them fighting each other, so I have no idea how crazy battle royale this is going to get. But it all revolves around the MacGuffin of this strange book that you see the Monitor holding in all the promos. So we'll find out a little bit more about that as we get more footage. I'm expecting the next trailer they drop, because they've introduced most of the characters, to be a Superman trailer, because he's one of the few main characters we haven't seen yet, and it seems like a pretty big trailer to drop. Like, here's Superman, he's returned, and our first look at Lois Lane in the DC TV universe. They haven't explained what's going on with Star Labs here, but I'm assuming it has something to do with Black Suit Superman, because look at Alex here. She has like this really weird looking haircut, but she has a black Superman symbol on her chest here, and whatever's going on, she's calling Kara crazy. So if maybe there's some life swapping situation, maybe she's an outlier, or maybe when everything gets switched, you have a more hardcore version of Superman that's working with Oliver because it's Star Labs. So the Oliver version of the Flash would be associated with Star Labs the way that Barry has been on the Flash TV show for the last several years. But without seeing more footage, it implies that Black Suit Superman in this continuity, however reality has changed, is teaming up with the Oliver version of the Flash, which does sound badass. Flash and Superman team up, but it's like the hardcore Stephen Amell version, and you have the black suit Tyler Hoechlin Superman version. You watch all this footage and you kind of see why they decided not to include all the Legends characters. The producers clarified that they really just wanted to do the mains of all the TV shows, and it's easier to do that with like the single character leads. But the problem with Legends is that it's an ensemble show, so when you include one of them, you kind of have to include all of them. But they did say that one of the Legends would cameo in the final night of the crossover, which is going to be the Supergirl episode on Tuesday night. They didn't say which one it would be, so my assumption is that it's either going to be Constantine because of all the crazy Dr. Destiny big stuff that's going on, or it's going to be Sarah, just because she's kind of like the main lead, even though technically it's an ensemble show. They dropped a whole bunch of pictures too, so we see Cisco in whatever his new life is. It seems like he's some minor crime boss, or he's just got a really dirty, shady, neo-noir looking office in the back of a bar or something like that. Jimmy Olsen seems like he's way more hardcore. This is the first real look at the Monitor when he's not all photoshopped out like he is on the posters. Like, this is what he'll look like in the actual episodes. I couldn't wait when I heard that they were going to do a comic book accurate costume. You never really know what that's going to end up looking like, but for the most part, the Arrowverse does do pretty good costumes. What'll happen though is that the regular episodes this week, next week is the 100th episode of The Flash, Zoom is coming back for sure, maybe Reverse Flash, then the week after that is all the crossover stuff. We'll get a whole bunch more trailers, I'll remind everybody about what's going on when we get new stuff. But there's also a really big rumor that we're going to get the Avengers 4 trailer later this week for Black Friday. It's just a rumor, so if I hear anything more about that, I will let you guys know. If for some reason it does not drop, then it'll probably just drop either next week or the week after that. But either way, click here to rewatch that crazy new Deadpool Christmas trailer, and click here for that last really big Aquaman trailer. Thank you so much for watching. Everybody stay awesome. I'll see you guys tonight.